And APB, American Protection Bureau, voted #1 best on Long Island for all your security needs. Call 631-390-9050. That's 631-390-9050. APB.
Hey, this is the franchise Shane Douglas, ECW's original World Heavyweight Champion. Right now, you're watching the #1 wrestling podcast on all of Long Island, Monte and the Pharaoh.
Monte and the Pharaoh. Monte and the Pharaoh.
The Monte and Pharaoh Show.
And you're watching the Monte and Pharaoh Show.
Monte and the Pharaoh.
With Monte and the Pharaoh.
Monte and the Pharaoh.
It's Monte and the Pharaoh.
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 Monte and Pharaoh.
It's Monte and the Pharaoh.
And Monte and the Pharaoh. Oh, is it Monte and the Pharaoh?
Monte and Pharaoh.
The Monte and the Pharaoh Show.
Monte and the Pharaoh. To the Monte and the Pharaoh Show. And it's Monte and the Pharaoh, baby.
Watching Monte and the Pharaoh.
With Monte and the Pharaoh. Monte and the Pharaoh. Oh, what a rush.
We've got the future Hall of Famer, that rocker, Marty Jannetty, and MJ in the house, and I'm sitting here with two more future Hall of Famers, Monte and the Pharaoh. We're doing that stuff and we gonna rock it.
Not just dreaming it, we're doing it for real. Straight to the top. Working hard every day just to leave out that tower.
Don't know, on July the 10th, 1975, July the 10th, 1975, in Anderson, South Carolina, Tony Atlas had his first match. Wow. And July the 10th of 2025 will be Tony Atlas' 50th year as a pro wrestler. I'm celebrating my 50th anniversary as a pro wrestler this year.
Wow.
And the only reason I was able to make it as full as I have is people like Marty, the Pharaoh, and Seth Turner, who this nice gentleman that went through this to set this interview up. And this is going to come as a shock to the whole world. Even though we left out on bad terms, I have to say it, and he helped me a lot with his program. He had a good program, and that was Dan Morella. Even though it didn't end good, but when you look at the good compared to the bad, there was more good with me and Dan than bad. And that's what I want to say on there. And believe it or not, even though things was really, really bad at one time, I miss him. And I wish that there was some way that we could have made up before his passing. You know, sometimes I was childish in a way, by the way I handle it. And he was childish in the way he handled it. But my wife told me the reason why we both act so childishly. Men never grow up. Our toys just get more expensive. So sometimes we have to not let our ego get in the way of things. My ego got in the way of my response to Dad, and Dad's ego got in the way with his response to me. So Dad is not the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. We were two adults that took the wrong methods to solve a problem. There are many ways to solve a problem. Unfortunately for me and Dad, Morella, neither one of us took care of the problem the way he should have took care of. You know, sometimes I have disagreement with Monte, but Monte is a very good guy, he's a very cool guy, and he was able to convert things to me where I don't go stupid on him. So I appreciate you guys because you guys, your program do a lot to keep us guys knowing, you know, good. So what y'all doing for me right now, I consider it as a favor. Because you don't have to do it. But you do it that way because you got love for the business and you got love for the wrestlers. So my hat's off to Monte and the Pharaoh. And the only thing that makes me sad right now is that Pharaoh ended up getting married. He's not single no more. And I was going to have a sex change and see if he found me to be attractive.
Tony, when did you become nauseatingly liberal? What do you want to do to me? What is wrong with you? You're a man. Wait, no, hold on a second. You're a man of the good book. It's bad enough that you like feet. You leave me out of your perverted attic. Oh my God, sick man. Sick man. My God, Mike, this is awful. One of my childhood heroes needs serious help. What is going on here?
Jimmy, these wrestlers love you. These wrestlers love you, dude. They love you.
He's got me turning into Matilda Gorilla. What is going on here?
Tony.
All right,
let me.
How you got? I mean, how can I help myself?
You like me when I had short hair. You're weird. You're definitely freaking me out. What is going on here? I still love him though.
Brother, hey, man, y'all gotta answer this a serious question before I go cuckoo on you. What do you want to ask me, brother?
Too late. Mike, help me out. Take it away, please.
Tony, so we got a lot to talk about. It's been a while. So talk to me.